Hey guys, so I'm working on the lights right now. So I bought this in like a dollar store, which are these Christmas lanterns, and they have four LED lights with two AA batteries. And I just got the whole lantern piece off there and got it through the hole, the plate with the hole, and then I have the switch right here. And this way I'll be able to put them in my Lego lanterns when the pieces come here, and then I can just cover it up by this little plate. And I think that's really cool that I was able to do that without actually wiring some LEDs that I have no clue of how to do that. So that's pretty cool, and I'll see you in the next part. Okay, hey guys, so I finished the lighting on this side, and they're over there as well, but I'll show that later. So as you can see, I placed all the droids and I got the new AAT. Also have the gunship, but that's still not in its position that's supposed to be. But here are the lanterns, and I'll show a picture right beside it, what it's supposed to look like. And it has these those silver Technic pins, and the wire just goes straight up. Right there is a little light, and I'll show you with the lights on, obviously. But I did have to drill a hole in this piece, so right over here. And I'm totally okay with drilling in holes, definitely when its purpose is to be a light. So I'm really happy with how it looks. And whenever I shut the lights off and put those lanterns on, it looks really cool and cozy. And let's before I do that, I'll show you some other different improvements. So as you can see, the road changed, and I keep these open so I can always change something if I have to put a jumper plate there, so for the minifigure placement. And let's see, so here nothing basically didn't really change from last update, but I did start building the circular building, and that roof part I'm still working on, but as you can see, it's modular, so I can still work on it. Also intend to add lights in here. Also have like lights through the windows, so you know there's a shine to it, and under here as well. So that's looking really cool, and I have a bunch of vines of it, and that is really apparent in Battlefront 2 with these kind of buildings. They have a lot of vines on them. And actually forgot to ever mention this, but I'm not using the normal green plants, I'm only using olive green, since I think this green just pops out way too much, and I really like this more mellow tone with the dark orange tan, dark tan, pink and olive green. I think that looks, and gold of course, I think that looks the best. And this, I'll show you more of the design here. So I used a bunch of arches and hinge pieces, as you can see right here, and that way I made the circular building. But I'm actually have a lot of difficulty with building the roof of this, so I had this thing, but there's not a real good way to connect this or to make it go further, so I'm just gonna use the same technique I used here. And right now, for the part you've been waiting for, I'm gonna turn the lights off and put all the lights on for the big reveal of my lights. So I'll do that right now. Before I do that, I actually want to show you the access point of these lights, which is just a plate that just rests on that, and the other light has a switch over there, so I'll show you that right now. So here it is. I got the lanterns, 4 lanterns over here, 1 there, and 2 other lights that I'll show you later. So here we have the lantern pieces. Still have to get the lights fixed there, and over here, and there will be also lights in this. But I'm really happy with how this looks and the color of the brightness of the lanterns. It's kind of weird on the camera. It's just really can try to fix the brightness, but it really shines through. And when there's buildings over here, it's gonna look really cool to also add lights there. But for now we have the road, and I'll show it from this angle. It looks really cool. I'm really happy with how this is going. And as I said in the previous clips, that I used those dollar store Christmas village lights, and I just used those LEDs since I have no experience with LEDs at all. So I got the cheapest and the easiest way to do it. So here we have a lantern that I wired through under this foundation, and that looks just awesome. Also give you some perspective shots. That looks so cool. Still have to add the water, but that's something I'll do at the end, since that just gathers a lot of dust. So as you can see, I added a light in here, so there's a little light inside. As you can see, I still have to cover this up, but that's not my priority right now. So we have a lantern here, lights under here. Also, because I had a third light, so I have a little, it's kind of weird on the camera, it's like way too bright, but we have a little light here, so that gives the illusion that there's also a side here, and it just continues. And I already showed this, so it's looking really cool. Can't wait to add those lights in and have more buildings. It's looking really cool. Give another perspective shot. This tree is not ready yet. It's just a tree I had from my previous MOC, and that is just looking awesome. Just look at that. Those lights just add a lot more life to the MOC. I think that's pretty cool, and it's looking awesome. So let me know what you think of it. If you have any ideas for a MOC, I really appreciate if you would leave a comment down below. So I'm really happy that I was able to get those lights fixed and do it so easily as well. So thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.